Hi there. I hope everyone's had a great Christmas and Happy New Year to everyone. This video, I'm not going to show my face because it's not about what I look like or my appearance or my looks. I want to convey my spirit, my heart, my soul. This is a painting I have on my wall. It's really representative to how I feel, my soul, how I've blossomed. It's a beautiful, gorgeous flower. It's really nice. It's huge. I found a great deal. I want to talk about the journey back home to self, how to start it, how to get there, what to expect within and without, and how amazing and rewarding it is to really come home to yourself. And to see a return, you must first invest, and your greatest investment is in yourself. So, how I began my spiritual journey was literally kind of within a moments of time where I was called to change my life for the better. So I won't get into all the full details of what really triggered it, but I will just talk about how I've got here to this place of happiness, peace, optimism, more alive. I'm alive to a whole new world, a whole new reality, and it's amazing. So I just started one morning, okay, get out a piece of paper, get out a pen, and start writing down what you want your life to look like. Write down all your dreams. Write down it all, and don't limit yourself. Be completely open and write it all down. And then write out your blocks. What do you feel about what you wrote down? Why do you feel that way? And then start working through your blocks. And it starts with first thing in the morning when you wake up. If you're feeling depressed, if you're feeling lazy, if you're feeling like, oh, today's not going to be a great day, what do I have to look forward to? I'm broke, I don't feel attractive, I'm lonely, I'm upset about something that somebody done or something that somebody said, and start redirecting your thoughts slowly but surely. And it's the same as working out your body to become fit, to become lean, to become very healthy. It's done one day at a time, one exercise at a time. And eventually you see those results and you're satisfied and you're happy that you've invested and you've done it. And it's consistent and you have to be consistent with it. But it's so rewarding. It's the same when you're reprogramming your mind, reprogramming those thoughts, and everything that comes into play with that. And Joe Dispenza, he really talks about changing the brain activity. I can go into all of that, but feel free to look him up. It'll blow your mind, the stuff that you will find out about quantum physics and changing the brain waves and creating new brain waves and how you reprogram your mind. And I can just go on forever, but just look him up. Joe Dispenza. Amazing, incredible. Abraham Hicks talks about it as well, and Hester Hicks, and how your thoughts create your reality, and how you slowly shift your mindset, and now everything shifts inside of you, and then it starts to shift outside of you as pretty much proof of what you're doing, all this inner work, all this spirituality. So, nobody's had a perfect childhood. And I'm sure many of us can relate when I say that we've come from a broken home of probably abuse, addiction, abandonment, so on and so forth. And that takes a toll on you. There's a lot of damage that is done from that. So when you embark on a healing journey, there's a lot of purging, there's a lot of challenging thoughts that will arise. And we've been used to thinking one way for so long. 30 years, 40 years. We've been used to thinking a certain way. We've been used to believing certain things. We've been used to living reality as we do. And our actions reflect that. So it does take time and determination and belief and faith that you can change for the better. These thoughts are negative programming from a childhood or negative programming from the society we live in. There's endless reasons why you have these limiting beliefs. And once you start to redirect them and really focus and start to really love yourself, it is phenomenal how you start to feel. Oh, it's incredible. So I just started one morning. I just got up, wrote down my dreams, wrote down what I want my life to look like, wrote my blocks. I did have a few. And really reflected on my life up until now. And there's a lot of lessons when you reflect and truly reflect. Don't block yourself, look back and see the choices you've made, how they've led you to where you are today. We are always creating our reality with our thoughts. Whether we know it or not, whether we're trying or not, our thoughts create our reality. Our thoughts create our decisions. Our thoughts create our choices. Your life is a reflection of how you feel about yourself and what you believe. So then I just started doing something where the journey really embarked on going within and redirecting and reprogramming. And every time a negative thought popped up, I would redirect with a positive thought. So every morning I would get up and I would write in my journal, I am loved, I am cherished, I am abundant, I am blessed, I am deserving and worthy of great love, I am deserving and worthy of a great life. There is no evidence to say or support that I am not, except childhood wounds, childhood negative conditioning. I am deserving and worthy of all that my heart desires. I am beautiful inside out. I am of divinity. I am co-creating with the universe. I am transforming. I am becoming the best version of myself. And I am surrendering to the divine. I am surrendering to myself to be guided by intuition, by a source outside of me, by a higher power. And I am choosing to think positive thoughts. I am choosing to make positive choices. I am choosing to not live in fear anymore. And I'm not going to be living in lack anymore. I'm choosing to live in love. I'm choosing to live in optimism. And this higher self inside of me is in charge now. And I'm taking over. So the old self is going to be released slowly but surely. And every morning I got up and I did this and I wrote it down. And then eventually I started doing this in front of the mirror. And that's when it becomes very powerful. To look in the mirror and to look close up, to really see your eyes, really see into yourself, see into your soul, and to be speaking these words of love into yourself is when the transformation really begins. Really begins. So I would be in front of the mirror and I would say, I am lovable, I am loving, I am full of love, I am allowing and embracing and calling in and accepting love of all shapes, forms, and sizes, the greatest love possible. I am deserving and worthy. I am abundant. I call abundance into me. My life is effortless. Everything comes to me easily and effortlessly. I am powerful. I am magnetic. I have a light inside of me that radiates and attracts everything to me. And everything I need is within me. Everything that I need is here now. And affirmation after affirmation after affirmation. And eventually this becomes a habit. It becomes very natural. And you start to remember the truth of this. This is not false stuff that you're telling yourself. This is not being delusional. This is remembering your truth. When you are born, it is your birthright to be happy. It is your birthright to be abundant. It is your birthright to live a life of joy. We are not just here to live and die and be upset and be miserable and be lonely and feel in this place of lack and never experience anything joyful, never experience a comfortable lifestyle. That is not how we are supposed to live. That's what God wants for you. It's what the higher power wants. It's what you want for yourself. And we do hold ourselves back because we live in fear and lack. And it comes down to we are addicted to negative thinking. We are addicted to our negative beliefs because it's all we've ever known. All these years, this is what we've known. It was what we were raised with. It's what we've been living with. It's what society even programs into us. So there's an addiction there, and it's hard to break. But it comes down to this. You have a choice in life. You have a choice to be happy. You have a choice to be grateful for what's in your life. You have a choice to reach for positive thoughts. You have a choice to reach for positive feelings. Any moment of any day, you have a free will, a choice inside of you. And when you truly remember that you have a choice, it's empowering. Because you start redirecting your thinking to more positive. You start redirecting your beliefs to more optimism. And things start to change. You start to feel very peaceful. You start to trust your path in life. You start to relax and not be so fearful of everything and anything. You're more optimistic about your future. And really what this is a spiritual awakening. I'll be honest with you. I'll tell the truth. It's a spiritual awakening. And it's a transformation. And once all this starts happening inside of you, your outer world starts to reflect this back to you. Your outer world is a mirror, and it will show you and tell you what you're vibrating, what you're emitting, what your beliefs about yourself is, everything. And the outer world will reflect by people being drawn into you, people admiring you, people loving you, people respecting you. Opportunities will start to show up out of the blue. Opportunities will just start coming to you. Business opportunities, job opportunities, travel opportunities, love opportunities will start presenting themselves. Everything that's on your frequency will start coming to you because you are vibrating at a higher frequency. And everything is energy. Everything is energy. What you emit and what you receive. It's all energy. And that's a whole nother topic. I'll probably make a video on that about energy. So there's a lot to talk about. But then you start to remember your power. You start to realize your power. And then you start to really start dreaming and believing for the better. And you start to believe in you could manifest your dreams. You are co-creating with the universe. Your thoughts create your reality, and you are magnetic, and you can draw into you what you truly desire. If you just stick to those beliefs and you're consistent and you're compassionate with yourself, because this is a journey. It will never be perfect. It will never be done. You will always be loving yourself, and you will be learning, and you will make mistakes, and it's all okay anyways. It's just about love. Everything is love. Love is the source of all. It's about loving yourself through this transformation. It's about loving yourself through the tough moments. It's about loving yourself through the dark moments. And once you start to realize that you have this power and you have this infinite well inside of you of love and positivity, you start to really open your eyes to, like I said, you have a choice. You can feel good. You can think good thoughts. It's a choice. It's a free will. And the more you do this, the more easier it becomes. And this is who we're meant to be. We're meant to live in joy. We're meant to be joyful. We're meant to be full of love. We're meant to give a lot of love. We're meant to receive a lot of love. We're meant to be happy. We're meant to live comfortably. We're meant to be optimistic. We're meant to be grateful for everything we have. We're meant to be co-creating with the universe. We're meant to be connected to the universe, connected to God, a higher power. And it comes down to, do you want to be happy? Do you want to live the life of your dreams? Do you believe you're deserving and worthy? Do you want to change for the better? Do you want things in your life to change for the better? Do you want to feel better? And you know what? We all have a purpose in this life, and it's not just about becoming rich and being gorgeous and a superficial. It's so much more than that. You know, you can meet a homeless person on the street and they're so down and they're so sad and it's heartbreaking. And you can just sit with them for a few moments rather than passing them by or being annoyed by them. Yes, they put themselves there. Yes, because of their beliefs. Yes, because of their mentality. Yes, because of their circumstances. But you have a choice. You can sit with them and be compassionate and leave them with something that maybe gives them a glimmer of hope. Maybe makes them feel like somebody cares. Maybe makes them feel like, you know what? I'm going to make a better choice. I'm going to get up off this road and I'm going to go out and I'm going to try to make a better life for myself just by the kindness that you showed. Sure, you can give them money, but it's by putting your time into them, showing them compassion, looking them in the eye because they're human just like you. And we all bleed red. We all cry clear tears. There's nobody better than anybody else. This is not about money. This is not about status. This is about the heart, the soul, the love. That's what it's really about. There's so much I want to say. There's just so many details I can go into, but you can create new neurons in your brain. You can rewire your brain to how you're supposed to think and how you're supposed to live. I promise you, I guarantee you, I am a walking example of it. My life has changed significantly, like I said in my other videos. And I want to start spreading this to the world because this is the truth. And I am full of happiness and I want to spread it to the world and I want to help the world and I want to help others co-create and I want to help others remember their power and I want to help others feel good and I want to add to this world. I want to be of purpose. Just a smile can do wonders. Sometimes you have no idea just what a smile can do for someone, what a hug can do for someone. We're all in this together, remember that. No matter what, we're all in this together. So I hope that this video has inspired someone to become a greater version of themselves. And it's all about the energy that you feel. It's all about how you feel. At the end of the day, you don't even really need to do anything except to focus on feeling good. That's really your only duty in this life as a human being, as a divine being, having a human experience. That's your only duty in life, is to feel good. And if you have the chance, help others feel good. That is your main purpose in life. That's it. Everything will expand from there. Everything will come to you from there. You will see it for yourself. Commit to yourself. Make a spiritual practice every morning or every night. And start with affirmations. I am affirmations. Positive, loving affirmations for yourself. And when those thoughts creep up that are negative, redirect them. Be assertive. You can do this. Commit to yourself. It's the best investment ever. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. I'm sending you love and light. Have a wonderful night. Signing off.